Welcome to the Socialette podcast, where we empower you with the marketing know-how you need to create the business of your dreams. I'm your host, Steph Taylor, and I'm a marketing nerd, Shiraz lover, and passport stamp collector. Join me as I dive into all things small business marketing and deliver them to you in bite-sized, fluff-free lessons every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get learning. Hey, welcome back to Socialette. This is episode 141. This episode is brought to you by my free content marketing masterclass, 5 Steps to Your Next 10K, Your Content Roadmap. Creating content can take a lot of time and often the response is underwhelming. Inside this free masterclass, I'll share with you my 5-step content marketing roadmap and my sanity-saving content creation strategy. Sound good to you? Head to stephtaylor.co/roadmap to register. Okay, so the thing with Instagram is that nobody really knows what's going on except for the people at Instagram. And because nobody really knows, it means that people love to speculate about things, especially inside Facebook groups. This episode, I'm sharing 6 Instagram myths that you need to stop buying into, like right now. Number 1, that comment pods are a good way to boost your Instagram engagement. I addressed this in a whole separate episode, but the short answer is that no, they're not. Comment pods are groups of around 10 to 15 Instagram users who comment on all of each other's posts in an attempt to game the algorithm and trick Instagram into thinking that their posts are super popular, which in turn would result in the algorithm showing the post to more people. The truth is that comment pods are a lot of work, and you don't really get a huge boost from the algorithm, if any at all. Instagram is a lot smarter than we are, and it knows when you're trying to game the algorithm. They made it pretty clear that they don't like comment pods when they removed a bunch of Facebook groups that were designed to help people find comment pods. So it's likely that being in a comment pod could actually hurt your account at best, and at worst it could get your account deleted. So just don't do it. Instagram myth number 2, shadow banning. Last year, Instagram confirmed that shadow banning isn't a real thing and that it was just a temporary glitch that happened. So if your engagement drops suddenly, don't run to your nearest Facebook group and complain about how you've been shadow banned, because you haven't. It was rumored that using the same hashtags over and over again would get you shadow banned, but that's not true either. So you can go back to using the same ones if you want. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, as it does limit the potential audiences you're reaching. You can reach a much broader audience if you mix it up and you ensure that you're using the relevant hashtags for each post rather than just generic ones. But that said, I know that some of you operate in pretty small niches and you don't have a lot of hashtags to choose from in the first place. So you don't have to stress about shadow banning if you only have a limited number of hashtags to choose from. Myth number 3. The more followers, the better. We all want more followers, right? The more followers we have, the more successful our business will be, right? Not quite. You see, you could have 100,000 followers, but if they're all US based and you only ship within Australia, then how many of these followers do you think will translate into paying customers? 0. So while it might make your business look successful, it's not translating into actual business success. Business success here being defined as sales, because as much as it's fun to run your business as a hobby, unless you're actually making money, it's not sustainable. What really matters is the quality of your followers, not the quantity. So focus on creating really good content, hone in on who your ideal customer or client is, and just stop stressing about the number of followers. Myth number 4. That video content reaches more people than static image content. Instagram told us last year that this just isn't the case. What really determines whether video or image post gets more reach is what your followers tend to interact with most. So to put it simply, if they watch more videos, they'll see more videos in their feed, and your video posts will reach more of your followers. If they tend to interact with static image posts instead, they'll see more of those in their feed. The takeaway here is to get to know your audience and find out what content they interact with most. Myth number 5, you have to post 3 times a day to see any results from Instagram. This one used to be kind of true, but since they changed the Instagram algorithm a while back, it's not true anymore. So instead of focusing on how often you're posting, I want you to channel that time and energy into posting fewer but higher quality posts. By high quality, I mean posts that are valuable to your audience, that they want to engage with, not just fluff for fluff's sake. If you can only produce 2 high quality posts each week, then so be it. That's a heck of a lot better than 21 posts that do nothing but fill your followers' feed with junk. Myth number 6. Switching to a business account will decrease your reach. Okay, I get why people would believe this. It makes sense that Instagram would want to charge businesses to show their posts to people, but it's not true. Instagram confirmed it, and back when we were managing client accounts, we switched them all over to business accounts and noticed absolutely no change. No change at all in the engagement they were getting or the reach. So if you're holding back from making the switch, I would consider doing it because the extra features that having an Instagram business account gives you, it's totally worth it. That's it for this episode. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you've got just a little bit of time to spare, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a quick rating and a review. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you next time.